Hi there. In this lesson, we'll cover mining paid result prospects. Mining paid marketing prospects is different from mining organic results, but it's effective for several reasons. If a business is paying for visibility, but they're not ranking organically, there's a few key indications here. First of all, it means that they use their website for generating leads, which is very important and first and foremost. Second, it means they have a desire to increase their visibility. And lastly, but probably most importantly, it means that they have a budget for digital marketing. If a company is spending money on an ad in, say, the yellowpages.com, yelp.com, or on Google Ads, they probably have funds to improve their online presence and SEO, which in most instances has a better ROI. We're going to be using a tool today called import.io. It's a mining tool, and it's just one example of a mining tool that you can use. There are others as well, such as Scrapy, Mozenda, ParseHub, among others. This is just to show you the value of looking for sites that are paying for advertising. So I'll demonstrate with import.io. I'm going to use that to mine Yelp, but you could use a mining tool to also mine yellowpages.com, Google Ads, etc. Any directory or forum where businesses are paying for visibility online. We're going to go through this process of prospecting for paying clients by an industry. And you can see the process here on your screen. This is an 8-step process that you can use to find potential clients, and we'll go through each step one by one. We'll start with searching an industry in a directory or forum, and then copying that URL and pasting it into a mining tool. We'll then select which fields we'd like to analyze, and then export that data to a CSV. We'll then sort that CSV so that we can sort by search result type, and then we'll take some of the data from that CSV, plug it into Keyword Explorer, and then compile some potential prospects. As I said, we're going to go through each step one by one. So let's start at step 1, which is searching an industry in a directory or forum. So what you'll do is go to yelp.com and enter the industry and the city in Yelp. Now I chose orthodontists because I wanted to use the industry of orthodontics as an example. It's a high lifetime customer value industry, so it's a great example. Now the directory or forum that you choose could be dependent on the industry you're pursuing. Where does that particular industry advertise or list themselves? That's the platform that you'll want to mine. But today I'm going to use Yelp as an example. So I entered orthodontists and Seattle, Washington. Now, when you enter your industry and your location, you'll get a results page here in Yelp. It includes both advertisements that have been paid as well as some organic results. So now that we've searched our industry in Yelp, our second step is to copy that URL. So we go back to that results page that we got, and we copy that URL. Our third step then is to take that URL and paste it into a mining tool. Now again, we're using import.io, which is a tool that you can use to extract data and get insights. If you sign up, which you can see up here in the upper right-hand corner, you'll get a 7-day free trial, and that way you can just try it out and see if this tool is a good solution for you. You'll see that option to sign up there at the top of the screen. Now, once you sign up and you're logged in, you'll see this screen. In import.io, what you do is you build what's called an extractor to select the data that you want from a type of web page. For example, you can build an extractor to get the name of the business, address, phone, what type of listing it is, etc., for a specific URL. So to create a new extractor, you just click on New Extractor. And when you click on that, you'll see the option to add a URL. So what we do is we take that URL that we copied from our results page in Yelp, and we paste it here into our mining tool and click on Go. So now we're on to step 4, which is where we select the fields that we want to analyze in import.io. So once you create that extractor, you'll see some tabs up here at the top. We see interaction, data, and edit. Go to that edit tab. This is where we have the ability to choose which data we want to import. Now in this case, for this example, we want the search result, the biz name click, the review count, the neighborhood, the address, and the phone. So once you select which data you'd like to analyze, then you can go over to the Data tab. And in the Data tab, import.io then populates the rest of the column for that selected data. All right, so now we're on to step 5, which is where we export that extractor and then download it to a CSV. So in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a button that says Extract Data from Website, so click on that. Next, import.io has detected that the product listing data spans more than just one page. So when I entered Orthodontists Seattle in Yelp, there's more than just one page of results, and this tool detects that. So you can add as many pages as you need to ensure that you get every listing in this category into your spreadsheet. Now for my example, I just selected 5 pages, the top 5 pages, but again, you can select more and click on Yes. Once you do that, your extraction will now appear in the Extractors tab over here on the left. So here we can see the extraction that we created. So what you'll want to do is download it. You'll see that download button, and it will export to a CSV. So this is what the CSV looks like. You can see there's several columns here, including the URL. Now the URL is the Yelp results page URL that we entered into import.io. We see the search result, the business name click link. This is the link to the Yelp business listing of that business, and then some more information as well, such as neighborhood, address, phone number. So now that we've done that, we want to sort that CSV by search result type, which is step 6. So go back to your CSV and you'll sort by column B, which is the search result type. That way you can group all of the ads together. You'll notice that column, search results, says whether or not it's an ad, or if it's an organic ranking, it lists which position it is. What we want to do is group all of the businesses that are paying for ads together. So for the best results, when you are sorting, sort by the search result column first, then by the business name click. This will group the businesses together. So after you sort, your ads will now appear at the bottom of your CSV, so scroll down. Now as you can see, all the ads here, there are 3 sponsored posts for each advertiser. So for example, Clearly Comfortable Smiles has 3 ads on probably the first page of results, second page of results, and third page of results. We see Dwan Orthodontics, we see Keith B. Wong, and then we see Leon and Vaughn Orthodontics. So while the website link isn't available in this export, you can go to the Yelp business listing, which is the business name click link, or you could even just search the business to find the domain. Now we're moving on to step 7, which is where we take some of those businesses that are advertising and we research them in Keyword Explorer. So go to Keyword Explorer and change that drop-down over on the left to root domain. That way you can view all of the keywords that an entire domain is ranking for. Now I'm going to use Leon and Vaughn Orthodontics, one of the businesses that was paying for ads in Yelp. Their business domain name is landvortho.com, which I found out by looking at their Yelp business listing. So I enter their domain name, click on search, then I'm going to enter 2 more sites that are advertising on Yelp, DwanOrthodontics.com and ClearlyComfortableSmiles.com, and then click on compare sites. Now I can see all 3 domains, and I can see how many keywords that they're ranking for. I can see their page authority, domain authority, and I can see the top 5 keywords that Leon and Vaughn are ranking for, and then I see all ranking keywords. So I want to click on see all ranking keywords. And that brings me to this screen where I can see all three domains side by side. Lyon and Vaughn is in blue, Dwan Orthodontics is in orange, and Clearly Comfortable is in green. We can see if there's overlap, and if so, where it exists. Now, if we scroll down on this page, we can see all of the keywords that Lyon and Vaughn are ranking for. Now, the reason it chose that particular domain is because that's the domain that we entered first. Whichever domain you enter first, it's going to default to looking for all of the keywords that that domain is ranking for. But then it'll compare side by side the other domains that you entered. We can also see the difficulty for each keyword, which is on a scale of 1 to 100 and lets you know how difficult it is to rank for that keyword on the first page of Google. And then the monthly volume, which is the approximate number of searches per month for that exact match keyword. Now we can sort by monthly volume with the highest volume first. That way we can look at those high volume keywords and see which domains are ranking. So we've sorted by monthly volume, see which domains are ranking. We can see who's the strongest domain out of these three. And how strong are they? Are they on the first page of Google or are they lower? If one of these domains is ranking on the first page of Google for high volume keywords, that indicates that they likely have a very strong SEO strategy, and they may not necessarily be interested in alternative solutions or services. What they're doing is already working. But if they are on the second or third page for medium to high volume, they have some potential and they might be interested in continuing to move up. And that indicates a good prospect. Now you can also sort by difficulty with the lowest difficulty score first. That way you can look for easy opportunities amongst the three domains. Is there potential for any of these domains to rank? And does one of these domains stand out? If they're already ranking on the second, third, or fourth page and the keyword has a low difficulty and a high volume, there's a real opportunity and potential there. Let's look at a few examples of keywords. None of these sites are ranking in the top 10 positions for these keywords. And these keywords that I've highlighted, Dr. Vaughn, Affordable Invisalign, Clear Braces Stain, they all have a pretty decent volume and an extremely low difficulty. So this means there's potential for improvement. Again, an ideal SEO client has potential for improvement. So once you start to analyze those keywords in Keyword Explorer, start compiling potential prospects. Who has potential? They've got a decent domain authority. They might be ranking on the second or third or fourth page, especially for those low difficulty keywords. Start compiling your prospects. You're going to go through this process for each industry that you're pursuing and keep a separate folder for each one. So that's the process of mining paid prospects. Let's go on and talk a little bit about business directories. Industry associations and business directories are another great resource for finding potential clients. Here you can see several websites where orthodontic offices may be listed. Not only does this give me some additional listings that may not show up anywhere else, but also if a business has an online presence, they may have a need and a desire to increase their search visibility. They just don't know how. Many businesses will create listings on sites such as these or on Facebook pages, Instagram accounts, etc., simply because those platforms are very user-friendly, they're easy to navigate, they're easy to change, and they don't know where to maybe even begin with their websites. So take a look at these as well. This is another good indication of a prospect. That's mining paid result prospects, and I hope that was helpful and insightful. Thank you.